Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's a very unusual day today. Of course, it's a Thursday, January the 9th, but the markets are closed due to the funeral of President Jimmy Carter. So today we are taking a day off. It's actually a day I always take the bank holidays off when the markets are closed. I'm not normally here, but today I wanted to go live for my members to do a review for someone who's recently just purchased a mug. And when you buy one of our mugs, which includes reviews with me and Sensei, then I do that. So I'm going to just do that today, catch up a little bit. Also, I'm going to do some news on Tilray because we're covering Tilray earnings tomorrow as well. And also we have a special event with Joseph Shashter on Monday. Looking forward to that as well. So there's a lot coming up today. Tomorrow we'll be back with a normal show, normal time. Feeling a bit odd today, really. It's hard to sort of get yourself motivated and going when it's all kind of stopping and starting. And also it's very cold. The snow's on the ground in Texas. It's a bit weird. Sort of a lot of pollen, and it's a bit of a yucky day, really. But anyway, it's a bit of admin today, so it's a members only live stream. If you can tap the like button, there's no point in saying subscribe and ring the bell because you're all members, so you've already done that. But if you can tap the like button, just so I can see how many people are here, it'd be interesting. I can't see in the normal way that we do things. Anyway, welcome to you all. Who's here today? We got Jeff Pereira, Mike, Northern Tree Guy. We've got Namisha, Poor Man to Rich Man, Simon Meadows. How you all doing? No snow in Alaska currently. What? No snow in Alaska, but we've got snow in Texas. Well, what's all that about? Oh, the world's upside down, right? It's hard to get a grip of it, isn't it, really? Anyway, let's have a little look. So it's an admin day, really. It's sort of the thing I would do off air, but I'm doing it on air instead. So anyway, let me just check a few things. Got a few messages coming through from people. Okay, delete that. Okay. So what we'll do in a minute, we'll do a Tilray event. So this is not going to be like a normal show because I'm actually doing admin, if you like, at the same time. Oh, by the way, the Robinhood Gold Card, which I got access to yesterday, is amazing. So the way it works is absolutely wild. What's that? Your link verification code. Don't think I asked for that. Right. Anyway, I made two purchases this morning on my card, which I set up a virtual card. So you can set up more cards if you're sort of buying things online. And if you think it's a slight risk, you don't have to use your main card number. You can just do one-time purchases with one-time cards. It's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I bought a couple of things. I paid for my license fee for my lighting. Believe it or not, I have to pay a license fee every year for the lighting. I paid for that, and I paid my a bill in England for a house in England, and I immediately got cash back straight away, and it's already in my Robinhood account. It's absolutely nuts. I would have had to wait 2 months from Bank of America to get that. I got it straight away. It's already in my account, reducing my margin. Absolutely nuts. It is really quite incredible. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Anyway, there you go. So what we'll do this review now for Vor Biopharma. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live show for tomorrow morning. It's Tilray earnings, and we're going to cover it. So let me set up my Tilray earnings. So let's have a little look. Let me come onto this screen here. This will be after this. How many people have got watching? Does it show me? Yes. Yeah, there's 16 people. It's going to be very, very quiet. It's going to be just a couple of the inner core members today. The inner circle. Right, let me have a look for Tilray. TLRY. I'm going to create an event straight after this. So let me have a look. Tilray. Tilray. All right, let me create this event here. Tilray. Make or break. Right, here we go. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to, straight after I've done this review, I'm going to do a Tilray event. So I'm just setting up the thumbnail for it. And it'll be all about the earnings tomorrow. Tilray. So let's put that over there. Put that in the middle. Make that as big as possible. Hope everyone's well today. It's with all the fires in California and everything that's going on. Just days away from Donald Trump's. Everyone excited about that? Whether you are Republican or Democrat. Are you excited? Are you worried? Are you concerned? What do you think about it all? The markets are absolutely all over the place at the moment. Tilray Brands, make or break. That'll do. Right, there you go. So flatten that. Save that. Save as. Tilray, make or break. Okay, there you go. So if you just tuned in, just a members day, just doing some admin, doing reviews, and so on and so forth. That's what we're doing this morning. There's no market today. The market's closed, so it's a behind the scenes show. Right, save that. We'll do that event in a minute, and now I need to do earnings. Tilray earnings. Let's call it earnings. Earnings. In GIS. Okay. Earnings. I'll come back to the chat in a minute. In fact, I'll come back to the chat now. So let's see if everybody's well. Mike, these are the best live. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Top of the morning. Traw's here. Shabua M. Hello, Martin. Getting the generator ready just in case. Yes, I've got a generator, but it's electric batteries. It's essentially solar powered batteries that run the studio. So if the power goes out right now, it doesn't affect me. If the power could go out, the internet could go out, it doesn't matter. I've got backup that I can automatically switch to. 2 little batteries that I use. Well, 1 battery actually, just down by the side of me. Let's do that in red. I think it's important to change that to red. It's a bit uncomfortable though, I've got to say. Being cold in England isn't as bad as being cold here. It just feels different. Don't know why. But when I'm cold in England, I just feel cozy. When I'm cold here, I just feel uncomfortable. I don't know why that is. Don't know why it is. Right, there's my earnings. So let's flatten that. Save as. So now I've got the events, the thumbnails done. Should be a big one tomorrow. I would imagine a lot of people very concerned. It's make or break for Erwin Simon tomorrow. With the rates now staying up for longer, if he doesn't deliver anything tomorrow, which I don't think he can, I don't know where it's going to go under $1. Anyway, there you go. Right, let me close all that down. I can now see you again. And bit worried, concerned about, see what happens. It's like the weather. I have to let you go through the... Yeah, you do. You can't avoid certain things. You just got to go with it. Life is a bit yucky at the moment, isn't it? For everybody. Right, so now I'm going to create... So what time is Tilray earnings tomorrow? Let's have a look. Tilray earnings. Tilray earnings. Back to earnings season. We haven't done earnings for ages. So January the 10th. Let's have a look. Let's line it up. Got to drop in my already a registered user. Yeah. Setting up my... Oh, I don't know what this is. Do I know what this is? No, ain't got a clue. Let's just put my name in there. Martyn at martynlucas.com. Every time we do an earnings, there's all these stuff you got to do. Martyn Lucas. I don't even know why I have to do this. It's one thing if you're on the call, but when you're not on the call, it seems a bit pointless. You even need to give them your phone number. It's like, I'm not even on the call. Why do you want my phone number? Yay. There's the audio coming through. Hang on a minute. Let me mute that. Welcome back. The webcast has not started yet. It's scheduled for 7:30 tomorrow morning. Oh, it's going to be very early. So that's fine. We're going to have at 7. It's scheduled for Friday, January the 10th, 8:30 Eastern, which is 7:30. So we'll go live at 7. We'll go live at 7. Let me drop the call in up there then. There we go. There's the call. There's the call for tomorrow. Okay. There's the music playing. You can hear it. Got to make sure you always mute that. Right. So I'm going to set this for 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Nice and early. Get straight back into it. And hopefully next week we can be back to a normal week. I like structure. I like to know where I am. Makes life easier. Right. Go live. Let's create a live show. Schedule a stream. I don't think I have. Do I have a Tilray event? Create new. Probably not, no. Right. So here we go. Tilray earnings. So we'll do 2. We'll do the one to promote it first, and then we'll do the one to follow in the morning. So I need the event first. So TLRY stock. Tilray brands. Tilray brands. Earnings. Wish I could type better. Tilray brands earnings. Make or break. I think so. Do you agree with that? I think so. Tilray stock, Tilray brands earnings, make or break. Here we go. All right, put that there. Okay, that's the event itself. How's everyone doing? If you just come in, it's a members day. We're doing admin and making videos and reviews and stuff like that. Okay, Tilray brands. I need the information. One of my favorite tools has to be copy and paste. That's my old-fashioned version of AI. Do stuff without writing it all out. It's basically old school AI. That's what copy and paste is. That's the old man's version of AI. Oh, I've got AI. Yeah, I've got AI. I just copy and paste everything. There you go. Don't tell me about AI. I got it. I've got it with copy and pasting. Martyn Lucas Extra. That's too long for that. Okay. Right. Here you go. Let's add the thumbnail. Tilray earnings. Tilray earnings. So it'll be live. earnings reports, and Tilray, TLRY. I had the playlist. I don't know if anyone ever watches my playlist. You can see your favorite things under your own playlist. Right, Tilray. Now I've got the tags in. A lot of people are saying it's not worth doing tags anymore. But as long as the option's there to do it, I'm always going to do it, because why would it be there otherwise? Elon Musk wants to tidy up Twitter, X, and he keeps telling people not to use tags, but as long as tags are there, why would anyone not use it? TLR, and it does work, 'cause I've proved it. It works. Tilray earnings, Tilray brands. There we go. That's all the tags put in. There you go. Now then, this will be... You've now got to always say if you use AI as well. That drives me mad. Should I turn the ad revenue on? Yeah. Live chat replay, subscribers. Yeah. Redirect. So that's public. So it's January the 10th, tomorrow morning. January the 10th. And we're going to go live at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Right, there's the earnings. By the way, how's the music channel hours? Yeah, we're doing right, Mike, actually. We're keeping it nicely above the I think it's like 5,000 at the minute. So we're slowly getting towards that 10,000. I think when I start doing the fundraisers, it will help. Takes time. I mean, bloody hell. Oh, by the way, you might be interested, Mike, is yesterday I got a message from YouTube. My channel yesterday, my music channel, was 15 years old. 15 years old it was yesterday. 15 years old. I've had that channel for 15 years. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Hang on, what's this? Duplicate stream key. Select a new key below. Or switch to. Oh. Okay. I'll do that then. Create a new stream key. Oh, bloody hell. Why is it doing this? This will end all streams using this key. Oh, I don't want to do that. What do I do that for? Create a new stream key. Oh. Create a new stream. It's not ran before. Name required. Why have I got to do all this? Oh, bloody hell. This is weird. Oh, done it. Okay. Not sure what happened there. Right, that's tomorrow. Upcoming. Duplicate stream key. Select a new key below to go live here, or switch. I don't need to go live now. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I wonder why the fire department could not pump water from the ocean to help with the fires. I mean, the Malibu's right in it. I know. No, what? Yeah, crazy, isn't it? By the way, oh, wow, yeah, 15 years, mate. I believe they did, according to the news crew on the scene. How crazy is that, to have your hydrants run dry in a fire danger zone? Yeah. Thoughts on Warren Buffett, $350 million cash holdings? No issue at all. Remember, Warren Buffett doesn't need to grow his portfolio like you do. Big money, real money, doesn't take risk. Essentially, you can earn millions just by holding cash, earning interest. When the markets start going sideways, like they are now, like I said they would until the end of the year, why would Warren Buffett take risk? There's no point, is there? Totally understand where he's coming from. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it, really? Right, that's tomorrow morning. Let me make sure that's come through. This is tomorrow's show. There it is, upcoming live streams. That's the earnings for tomorrow. Let's create another one. So I'm going to duplicate this one. Duplicate. Edit. Okay. New stream, schedule a stream. So if we say an hour from now, then I can get the video done and then I can go on to the next one, right? So create new. I do think it's, I mean, Mike, what do you think about this whole thing though? Building houses out of wood in an area where it's vegetation, which is all dried out. Everything's made, it's like living in a tinderbox, isn't it? It's like, why do people do that? Why do people do that? I mean, it was always going to happen. Seems silly, really. Sad, but it's completely silly. I think we just do silly things all the time. I think it's just the way it is. Main event. This is tomorrow's show. I'm not working as fast as I normally work this morning. I feel a bit like I'm a bit slow, but never mind. This cold weather's making me feel a little bit like I've got a cold or a flu or something. I haven't, but I feel like I have. I definitely feel like I have. Main event, that's tomorrow. Tilray Brands. Okay, so entertainment upload. Make or break. Select. Promo. I've got a playlist for promo as well. Like when I advertise all these different shows. GLR. I have hundreds of playlists now. Okay, there we go. Show more. No AI. No. Let's add in the tags again. Tilray. Tilray. No. Next. Yes. And if we do this in an hour, so we'll do this in an hour from now. Public, January the 9th. It's what, 12 o'clock now? So we'll say 1 o'clock. Let's see if that works. Okay, there we go. Right, that's that. Now we're all good. We're all good. That's coming up in an hour. So I can do that next. New tab to the right. And then we'll start this review and then we'll go straight into our next event straight after that. Live. Make or break. There we go. Awesome. All right, I think we're good. So we've got that all set to go. And I think I got this one. What was it? Yeah. YouTube, Martyn Lucas Investor. If you just tuned in, we're doing a members day. We're doing some reviews and preparing for earnings, and we're off. It's members only. That's why I'm just working away here in the background, sort of just not a normal show. All right, and then I'm going to do a third event. Where's my sad? I've got a. Where is it? Somewhere. Trying to find it. How is everyone doing this afternoon? Hope you're all well. One day, I'd love to be able to take a week off and just do nothing but tidy up my computer. Because when I built the show, you know, things change. And now I want to reorganize things differently. And the only way is to sometimes start again. Homes with... Oh, hang on. What is Mike saying there? I want to read the chat. What's what he's saying? Kevin, I don't know if you know that last week before the fires, insurance companies pulled their homeowners insurance to those that could not pay the higher price that they set. It had a lot of people lost their, oh dear, homes with no means of getting it back. Horrible situation. Yeah. I mean, they could have used metal framing, but that kind of heat would melt them also. Fire and intense, even the brick would be no good because it exposed that kind of heat. That's interesting. My question is why California is the only state that gets... But yeah, I've often wondered that. Troy. I've always thought that. Why on earth why is California always burning? If you actually look on a global map, right? You know, like these weather apps, radar apps, you name it, whatever. If you look at all these apps around the world, you know, if you go on a global app and you have a little look, and you will see that nearly all the fires in the world are always happening in California, all the time, like all the time. And I've often wondered that. And people, you know, it's what I was saying yesterday. People like, you know, talk about third world countries, and you really shouldn't do that, you know. They're a lot more resourceful than you think they are. I've been in these places. They can survive all kinds of things. We could never survive. But it's quite, you know, I don't know. It's crazy. It really is crazy that it happens all the time in California. I'd love someone to tell me. I mean, so, I know you're going to say, well, it's the wind and it's the dryness. Well, there's loads of places that have wind, loads of places that have dryness, you know, stuff like that. But why, oh, why is it always so bad in California? I mean, you wouldn't live there, would you? It's like always on fire. Anyway. Okay, this is my event that's going afterwards. I've got 3 events today, so all I'm doing at the minute is setting up the events, doing all the admin. This is a members day today. If you just tuned in, that's what I'm doing. Is basically what I do off air, but I'm never off air. But because today it's the funeral of Jimmy Carter, there's no market, so I'm not doing a performance, if you like. I'm just doing admin. And that's what you're watching at the moment. I'm about to start. And when I start, it'll be back-to-back events. Okay. Is that about right now? I wonder how this will work. I'm creating a thumbnail. That's what I'm actually doing as I'm talking to you. That's what I'm doing. And this will be my last event. It's going to be 3 back-to-back events. If you wonder why I keep repeating myself, people keep coming into the stream at different times. So I'm seeing people coming in all the time. So I'm constantly just repeating. Some people say, oh, you mention memberships too much. You mention this too much. And the people coming in and out of the stream every few seconds. It's just like having commercials on TV. You have to you're always advertising what comes next, what's going on. If you didn't, you'd have no audience. Flatten that. Okay. Sad day. There we go. Sad. This is very disappointing. This story I'm going to come up with on the third story today. It's like really sad that we live like this, but we do, and I've got some evidence to share with you, which is I gained so much data from people doing this show, sentiment of people and how people think and stuff like that, and it's amazing. Northern Tragedy, coming from a background of forestry, it's a mixture of poor forestry practices. Yeah, I agree with that. That makes sense. They're building in forests, dry forests, and then building houses out of wood, and then no water, and then surprise when it all burns down. Martin, it's because people live in California where it happy to places a lot of less people, where it is happy to the places. Go DB. Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure what you mean. There are a lot less people. Metal will also melt if exposed to that kind of heat, says Mike. I just got back from the skin dermatologist. I had to have skin issues frozen, worked out in the sun my whole life. Yeah, a lot of people have that problem. Namisha says, fire emergency, mismanagement. I live in Arizona. We have fires caused by lightning during dry season. During that time, we have a ban on outdoor barbecues, smoking, etc., and controlled burns. I did hear that a lot of the fires were started on purpose, and that happens a lot as well. I mean, that's just disgusting, isn't it? Disgusting that a lot of these fires happen on purpose. I mean, flipping heck, really? That's terrible, isn't it? A lot of the fires happen on purpose. Either people are being irresponsible and they're lighting fires and barbecues in a dry area where they shouldn't, or people doing it on purpose. They're actually just trying to create havoc. And I just think, well, why? It's just so stupid. Everyone loses. No one benefits. And what's the point? Do you get any pleasure out of seeing everyone's house burn down? I mean, do you stand back and laugh? I mean, what's the point? I don't get it. So this one's going to be called Sad Day for Investors. And those investors. The truth is lost. Okay, here we go. Okay. This will be interesting. I wonder if anybody watched this one. So, what did we say? I'm going to have to adjust the times in a minute. I have to adjust the times because this show, that's tomorrow. 1 o'clock. That's okay. I can get that done. That'll only be for 15 minutes. So what, 1:30? Okay. 1:30. Do I have AI in it? No, I don't. Next aggressive. And this will be for 1:30. Now I'm just about to start. Now I've done this one. We have all our events set up, and now we can go live. Mike, we're supposed to have 1 to 2 inches of snow today. Yeah, we got snow here. It's bloody horrible. But it's different. It's different. I've been in Sweden. I've been in Norway. I've been in Finland. I've been in the Arctic Circle. Snow's different there. It's drier. Here it's just uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable. Right. I think I'm set up. I can start and get job number 1 done. Our first review. Right. We should be good now. Let me check the channel. There it is. Okay. So let's make a start. I've got to finish by 1 o'clock, which is bags of time. I can even go early. Tilray Make or Break is next. And then we've got a sad day for investors. That's what's next. But right now, we are doing a review. And the review that we're doing is this VOR. Vor Bioforma. All right, I've got that. Yes, Leah. Do you want a roast beef sandwich? No, I'm not in the middle now, right now. No, I'd love one, but I'll do it after I've done the show. All right, thank you, babe. Do I want a beef? I'd love a beef sandwich. I've seen some YouTubers sitting on YouTube eating their dinner, and I just think it looks wrong. If you're going all day and everyone knows you're going live all day and it's special, that's kind of fine. But if you're doing a show and you're just sitting there eating a packet of crisps, I don't know. I don't think it looks very good. Do you? Anyway, that's just me. Be nice to sit here eating a pack of crisps, put my feet up on the sofa, do what I want. But I'm probably thinking it's not the way to go. Right, I think we're all set now. So, Vor. Tilray, that's my earnings in the morning. Vor. Yes. Okay, I think we can start. Right. Good God, go eat. Well, I mean, you say go eat, Mike, but how am I going to do a review stuffing my face? You know what I mean? I could just stop, just go away for 10 minutes. No, how am I going to do that? I've got 3 shows here. Mike, this is why I've got a YouTube channel and you've got a snake video, right? It requires dedication and commitment and sacrifice. Bloody hell, Mike. This is why you got a snake video and your YouTube business hasn't taken off the way you planned, right? Well, where's mine has? Because I've made a commitment to get sacrifices here. You know, you make snake videos when it's convenient. You don't sacrifice anything. You do it when it's easy. You don't do it when you're hungry. Take a few minutes break. How can I take a few minutes break? I've just started. I'm normally in the6 o'clock in the morning. It's 12:15, 6 hours after I'm normally starting. I still haven't started the video. What do you mean? I put 2,000 share limit, 122 chopsticks. You're talking about Mobix? Yeah. It's supposed to snow on Friday in Alabama. We sell lots of milk and bread when weather like this is announced. Yes. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to have a nice bowl of porridge after this. I could see Martin drinking a dried martini, shaken, not stirred. You're damn right. No, in fact, I don't. I would rather a cup of tea with bread and butter and porridge. That's what I like, right? That's what I like. Okay, enough of this because I've got the next show lined up. Oh, we've got Captain Alex has just come into the Tilray Brands. I've got to hurry up. Look, if I sit here and talk, I'm going to miss my own shows. This is what's next, make or break for Tilray Brands. So I kind of have to get on, right? Bloody hell. That starts in 45 minutes, and I'm on this show, and I haven't started this show yet. Bloody, this is ridiculous. It's all because of Mike anyway. Here we go. I think you're allowed to have a drink, but sitting eating a sandwich, no. There has to be limits. Right. Sorry. Was in the shower. Go DB. California, there's a lot of people where fires rage in other areas, there are a lot less people, so it's not news. That's probably true. People, it's a news story, isn't it? I mean, everybody wants to see if Tom Hanks' house is burnt down. Yeah, but I mean, anyway. Not taking anything away from it, of course. It is a terrible situation, or whatever. Right. Let's make a start. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it, shall we? Just sitting here yabbering on. Nothing's getting done. Is it live? We are live now on the main channel. A members only event. All right. Okay. So see if Captain Alex comes in. There's a guy talking to me at the moment on the extra channel going, is this live? That's one of the biggest questions I get asked all the time. Is this live? Flipping heck. How many times do I have to tell people that? Right, shall we start? Shall we do it? What time is it? I'm all set now. 42 minutes in. 42 minutes in. Here we go. $42, cut. Put that up there. 42. VOR. Right. Can finally get started. Time for another stock review. This time we are talking Vor Biopharma, ticker symbol VOR. If you're a member of our channel, you can book in a review like this from $5. Or what many people are doing now, they're buying our limited edition merchandise, mugs and so on. And that includes not only a mug or a different piece of merchandise, but also includes a video made for you as priority and a technical review with a chart from Sensei. Pretty cool. So someone has booked in this. This is a Vor Biopharma review. It's the first time looking at it. We are making this live. Please do tap the like button if you like this video, and it will share out. I wouldn't be surprised if we rank number one for this stock. We rank number one for most stocks we cover, and this is a very small cap stock. So in this review, we're going to go have a deep dive into it. And I haven't done a review for a while, so I'm completely rusty. I've got a button over here which I press. Where is it? B-roll, medic. There you go, and it brings up stuff like this. Yes, we're going into the laboratory, and we're looking at biopharmaceutical stocks. Always very risky stocks. These ones, people are looking for the opportunity to take a stock to the moon, which is often referred to. However, very, very difficult and very risky stocks indeed. So be very careful if you're trying to make money from these stocks. Shall we get straight into it? In this review, we're going to do lots for you. We're going to cover how it compares to the S&P. If you're going to invest, you've got to know how it compares to the S&P, right? We're going to show you the chart. We're going to look at the latest news, the latest ratings using premium software that you have to pay for. You get it all free by being a member and getting a review like this. Latest news, what's going on. We'll also take a look at the website and statements directly from the company. And then we'll take a look at the basic line chart and, of course, the intrinsic valuation, who's buying, who's selling on the inside, and all the numbers. So there you go. That's what's coming up. Are you excited? You should be excited because it's the most honest review you're going to get. I only own the S&P 500, and I'm not here to pump and dump stock. I'm just here to bring you the best, most honest news. Captain Alex, nice to have you here. Where do we go for a stock review? Just bear with me. I'm making a live review right now, and this is going to be its own video later. So stand by. As a member, you can do a super chat, and I'll book a review in for you. The higher the super chat, the quicker you get the review done. Or you can buy one of our mugs and you get it for free, included with extra perks and so on and so forth. Anyway, stand by. I'll repeat it at the end. Biopharma. What is it? Let's start nice and simple, shall we? Let's go on the basic line chart. You can see IPO'd back here in 2021. So it's quite a new stock. It popped on earnings. That was typical at the time. Stocks were popping on earnings like this and then selling off. This is very typical of a biopharmaceutical stock. In fact, any IPO really at that time. But you can see it's dramatically down. Over the last few months, we've seen a bit of a rally. If we go over the year to date, it's up 42%. 1 year, we're looking at down 21%. As we go down even further, it's all the way down like 95% down. But recently, last few months, it's been doing well. Why has it been doing well? Well, let's discover. And let's start off by looking at the basic information. What is it? Biopharma engages in developing cell therapies for treating cancer. It is a clinical stage cell therapy company that combines a novel patient engineering approach with therapies to provide a single company solution for patients suffering from hematological malignancies. It's always difficult, these biopharmaceuticals. I know it's coming. Malignancies. The company was founded by Alex Rodovic Moreno and Siddhartha. That name rings a bell. Mukherjee. He's probably been on the show, I think. That name does ring a bell. December the 30th, 2015, and headquarters in Cambridge, MA. The listed name is VOR Biopharmaceutical. Now, you need to know that if you are buying this sort of stock, first of all, if I was buying individual stocks, I wouldn't do this because this is very, very, very risky indeed. I think only two people need to be buying biopharmaceutical stocks. Those that really know the science, really know what they're about to do. Are they about to have some breakthroughs or is it going to collapse? Because remember, these stocks only make money if they succeed on their trials. Things can go wrong very, very quickly, very expensive. However, because of that, the rewards are huge. The upside to these stocks are absolutely huge. Whoever discovers, the cure for cancer and has the money to produce it and not get crushed by somebody who's trying to keep it from appearing, that does happen a lot, by the way, then great. But very, very risky. So you either have to be looking for extremely high risk, high reward stocks where you can make a lot of money from nothing, if you like, and that can happen, or people that really, really know what they're talking about, understand the science. They've got connections at the laboratory. They're talking to the scientists and everyone else. They know what they're doing. Otherwise, if you're just trying to randomly pick stuff, it's very, very difficult. And most people, 95% of day traders lose. Now, if you're going into this sort of stock, it's extremely, extremely difficult to win. So you really need to know your stuff. I wouldn't do this for me. This is not the way I invest at all. CEO Bob Ang. If you want Bob on the show, we have a Meet the CEO series. It's very successful. CEOs love it. It brings their stock to the world, and it always does them very well. And we always rank number one for the stocks that we talk about. So if you'd like Bob on the show, if you are an investor, they want to hear from you, not me. I don't cold call and invite anybody on. What you do is email investor relations, ask them to tell them that you're an investor and you'd like to learn more, and this gives them a voice to the world in 69 countries, and they'll always want to do it. They always call me and say, can I be on the show? So email investor relations, tell them you're an investor, and let's get it moving. All right, 168 employees. As you can see, if you're buying it on margin, 100% maintenance. It's regarded extremely risky, and if you're buying it on margin, you're probably going to get a margin call. It's extremely risky. Volume, very, very, very low volume, very, very small company indeed. So a lot of our information in our review today is limited because there is not enough. There's no profit. It doesn't make any money. It's speculative at best. It's very hard to determine, the value of this business. Price earnings ratio, negative 99 cents. As you can see there, the lows and the highs. Morningstar are saying it's a buy, but, they're paid to say so, if you like. I don't go off what they say. Hedge funds have been buying it back in Q4 of 23. Nothing much then, but they haven't been selling it either. A little bit of trimming, but that's not nothing at all. That's tax trimming. So nothing there from hedge funds, I beg your pardon. Insiders. Now that is interesting. Insiders recently been buying the stock. You can see recently it's been going up. So insiders are buying. Always nice when the people that work there buy the stock, and they're buying decent numbers too. So that's very, very encouraging. Very, very encouraging indeed. Let's get a bit more color on that. We can see, let's have a look. 10% owner, reprogrammed Interchange. I mean, if I can Interchange LLC. Interest. 10% owner. I'm not sure what that means. CMO, director, 10% owner. I think that's just the name of the company, to be honest. Anyway, president, CEO, director, the CMO. Interesting. Yeah, Robert Ang. Let me scroll back down here. Can I scroll across? Normally I can. Why is that not doing that? Let me go back to there. Insiders. Let me go. Right. Uninformative buy. Okay. Now that's interesting. It's not actually insiders buying with their own real money. It's uninformative buy. Accumulation of shares via grant or award. It's basically then the company as they're receiving stock options and things like that. They're not actually buying it with themselves on the open market, so it's not quite as bullish as it first appears. It's basically paying themselves with grants and awards rather than money, if you like. It's a way to make it look a bit better than it really is. It's not actually as good as you think it is. It's not. They're not just buying it with their own money. It's they're just paying themselves stock options. A similar thing happened with FFIE. FFIE wasn't paying anybody any wages. They just paid each other with stock options. So it looks great when you first look at it. Go, wow, the insiders are buying, but not quite the way you think. So that's not actually of any real interest to me, to be honest. Anyway, let's scroll down. What else have we got? Let's scroll down here and see how the earnings is performing. As you can see, it's steadily moving up and they're beating on expectations. The next earnings is March the 20th. If anybody wants me to cover the earnings, if you are a member of our channel and you do a super chat, minimum of $5, I will do up to 4 earnings a day, 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening, as we have 2 different channels. We have a network of channels. So that's interesting. Still not making any money, but certainly moving up in the right direction. If we can beat on earnings, that would be very, very interesting. Now, who else on Robinhood is buying the stock? Give us an indication of the flavor of the stock and how it will trade. Oxygen, Tonics, Plug Power, Tilray Brands, Nikola, SNDL, Fuel Cell. Okay, so what I'm seeing straight away is all no blue chips, very, very, very low stocks here. Very volatile stocks, sexy stocks, rock and roll stocks, the sort of stocks that Robinhood investors, retail investors like to get involved with, which means shorting, which means volatility. So straight away, it's a very, very risky stock. Just looking at the basics. Right, let's now go a bit deeper into this. If you like this so far, please do tap the like button. Oh, wow, hang on, what we got here? This looks very interesting. Just got a big super chat coming on the screen. We'll come to that in a moment. Let's have a quick look. So first of all, how does it compare to the S&P? Here's the S&P, and if you put $10,000 back in January of 22 in the S&P, you've now got $12,916. You've done okay, all right? You've made a bit of money. Whereas if you put $10,000 in Vor Biopharma, you're down to $955. You've not done very well at all. All right. So you can see the green line, much more volatile, just fell off a cliff, starting to rise now as the S&P is trimming, by the way, worth noting. There you go. So that's interesting to see. So not good there. What about the ratings itself? Seeking Alpha analysts, they're not really covering it at the moment. Don't care if they are. They're just people like me. They're paid to do it as well. It's why I don't do any reviews for Seeking Alpha. Nobody cares about reviews that are paid for, so I don't do it. It's not going to benefit my audience. Wall Street, strong buy. Quant, the AI software, which outperforms the S&P, they're saying a hold. So that looks good. Valuation down from A-, it's B+. Growth is D-, hasn't changed, down slightly. Profitability down slightly, C-. Momentum, A, up from D. And revisions up from C. We've got B. So mixed bag there. Nothing too exciting going on. Short interest. Now, interesting, it's so low, you might think that people would short this even more. I know that sounds silly when it's already low, but things can always go down lower. Obviously, no short interest really at all, 1.89 million. No one thinks it's going to go any lower. That's interesting, especially as it's recently just rallied. So it's rallied a little bit recently. If we go back over the last month, it's up 74%. So that's quite interesting to see it rally so much and no short interest. That's quite optimistic, I would say. We just got a review, a super chat come in. I don't know why it didn't show on the screen. Let me share with you. Super chat, Hong Kong $100 from Alex. Love the reviews and videos you make. Would like to get a stock review of EHang about VTOL. Okay, Captain Alex, wait till the end of the video. I'm making a video right now and I'll address that for you. Not sure why it didn't come on the screen. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, so short interest, nothing there, much really. Forward EPS is negative. You know, the stock is losing money. Not much to talk about at the moment. So let's now look at some news and sentiment. This is out in December 27th, so just over a week ago, a couple of weeks ago. Vor Bio announces 55.6 million private placement. Shares soar and no short interest to follow it. So that's interesting when we looked at the stocks that people were buying and no short interest. So this is encouraging. This is encouraging, but again, only buy this if you know the science, you know behind it. If you don't know what they're going to do, and it just looks good, you know, it's a gamble, right? Vor Bio shares soared more than 20% on Friday pre-market trading after it is said that it's entered into security purchase agreement for a private investment in public equity financing, the PIPI pipe, that is expected to result in gross proceeds of approximately 55.6 million. Pursuant to the terms of the securities purchase agreement, at this closing of the pipe, Vor Bio will issue an aggregate of 55.9 million shares of common stock and accordingly warrants to purchase an aggregate of 69.84 shares. That explains, by the way, the purchases that we just showed you from the insiders. Common stock and accompanying warrants to purchase an aggregate of 69.84 million shares of common stock at a combined price of 99 cents per share and accompanying warrants. The warrants will have a per share exercise a price of 83 cents and may be exercised at any time on or after the closing date and through the 7th anniversary of the closing date. If exercised for cash, the warrants would result in additional gross proceeds to Vor Bio of up to approximately 58.5 million. The pipe was led by new investor Reid Hoffman and included participation from existing investor and VorBio's largest stockholder, RA Capital Management. In addition, as part of the PIPE, each of Hoffman or his duly appointed nominee and RA Capital Management are being granted one board seat and one board observer seat. VorBio expects to use net proceeds from PIPE to fund clinical and pre-clinical development of its pipeline candidates and for general corporate purposes. VorBio expects to announce updated clinical data from the Phase 1/2 VBP301 trial of VCAR33 in the first half of 2025, and the updated clinical data from the Phase 1/2 VB101 trial of term cell in combination with Mylotarg in the second half of 2025. Potentially some good news here, at least from the funding point of view. Okay, good stuff. Let's look at the website. Shield the healthy cells, attack the cancer. I'm not going to go in too much here. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just showing you the website so you get a flavor of what this is about already. Anyway, I think we've got a good idea. Go and check out VorBio if you want more information. We just talked about this 55.6 million private announcement. This was announced on their website as well. It's a repeat of what I've just said. Also, just out a couple of days ago, in fact, yesterday, VorBio appoints life sciences and technology investor and entrepreneur Mr. Erez Kalia to its board of directors. That's happened now. I'll just read you the opening paragraph. A clinical stage cell and genome Gnome engineering company today announced the that's not gnome, is it? What's the word? Gene engineering. I told you biopharmaceuticals is confusing to me. I'm not a doctor or a scientist, right? Today announced the appointment of Mr. Erez Kalia to its board of directors. The company, the appointment represents a new seat on VorBio's board of directors, which has been created in connection with the recent private investment in public equity financing, PIPE, which was led by Reid Hoffman, which we've just talked about. So there we go. That's all happened now. Very, very good to see it actually come about. Right. Now then, let's finish this review by looking at the actual balance sheet numbers and so on and so forth. It goes without saying it's extremely risky to buy this company unless you know exactly what it's doing. I don't, and I don't take risk with my money, so it's not for me. This kind of stock is never one for me. I prefer ETFs that cover a basket full of stocks that are in the similar field, cancer research and so on, because only one of them has to explode and the ETF will do well. So if you buy individual companies, it's great if you pick the right one, but without that knowledge, without that inside information, it's extremely risky. Anyway, let's now look at the numbers. Because the company doesn't make any money, there's no intrinsic value. So how do you value a company? You don't. It's speculative. It's like digging for gold at this point. We're panning for gold. We don't know anything. Revenue, nothing to talk about. Operating income, negative. They're spending money. They are improving slightly, but it's not going anywhere at the moment. Net income, up 5%, but still losing money. Nothing to say here at all, is there? Right? Nothing to get excited about. Let's scroll down here and look at the assets. 116 million in assets, 62 million is cash. So nice to have some cash, but again, it's just in a development stage right now. 62 million in cash. What about liabilities? They've got any debt? No, they don't. They've got no long-term debt, no short-term debt. So the balance sheet will be okay. So they're not going to go bust. So basically what you're buying here is them having a breakthrough on the science, all working out fantastic, and all of that's good. All of that's great. However, it's good to know that the company at the moment has some cash. We've got that recent information we just talked about. So they're not going bust anytime soon, but they're not making any money either. If we look at the numbers here, ROE negative 91%, ROA negative 66%, ROIC negative, and ROCE negative as well. So nothing here at the moment. Cash flow going down. Profitability 27%, not making any money. But the balance sheet 57%, not amazing, but they're not going bust anytime soon. Media, no one's talking about it in the media. We talked about the inside buying, interesting stuff. So there we go. Let's wrap up this review. It's an interesting one because of the news I've just delivered to you. Recent momentum is good. We've not, Wall Street are giving it a good buy. There isn't any issue with short interest at all. There's also no potential of a short squeeze because there's not enough volume and there's not enough short interest. So I would say if you're buying this, you have to know that you have to know the risks involved. It's extremely risky. You need to do more deep diving into the science. Are they likely to break through? Where their customers are going to come from? But they're not going to go bust. They've certainly got some momentum. They're under the radar. No media is really talking about it. I'm the first one really to cover it, so it'll probably rank on my show. People will start to look at this more, and it could go up from here. So it's one for interest. That's what I'm going to say on this one. It's one for further investigation. Very, very interesting stock. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here, I shall create a playlist for Vor Biopharma. And so if we get asked to cover the earnings for it, breaking news, there'll be more information as it comes out, and we might start ranking for the stock. And down here I'll put my full alpha spread playlist, which includes all of the stocks I've reviewed, over 200. Also, if you look below in the description and pinned to the comments, you will find my links to Alpha Spread and Seeking Alpha, where you get free trials, discounts, and so on and so forth to all the software that I've been using, which is all premium software which you pay lots of money for. You get access to it. Free trials and discounts and all the rest of it. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okie dokie. That'll go out as its own video. TLRY. TLRY. Tilray Brands. That's coming up next in a moment. We don't need that anymore. We're going to switch over now to another video. Preparing for Tilray. TLRY. That's there. Now then, thank you very much. Let me just do this now. Thank you so much indeed, Captain Alex, for becoming a member. And also, thank you very much for your super chat. You've done a $12.85 super chat. That's what that's worth. I had to just find out so I can put it on the list where it ranks, so where we can put it. That'll be my next review. Not today, back tomorrow. But it will be my next one. The higher the super chat, the quicker it gets done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this down here on my list. This is EHang. Let me make sure we got the right stock. I'll write this down. You can confirm it. Then we're going to go over to our next event, talking about Tilray. Let's have a look. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you very much indeed. It means a lot that you liked it. EHang. We've got our EVTOL expert, Vaz. He might be able to do you some extra content on it as well. And then we got our technician as well, Sensei. So we've got 3 different people who can cover this for you in different ways. Anyway, let's have a little look. EHang. I've got the stock you need. Can you just confirm that? Well, I don't need to confirm. It's this one here. Aerial, vertical. Yeah, I don't need to confirm that. That's fine. I know it's the right one. EHang. So let me just write that down. EHang. This will be done as soon as possible. EHang. And this is, I'm going to put $12 so I know where it is. And this is for Captain Alex. Captain Alex. Thank you very much, Captain Alex. Where are you from? All right. Anyway, yep, that's it. Sounds good. Nice review. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Tilray's next. Tilray. Okay, that'll go out as its own video later. That'll be tomorrow, right? Friday tomorrow, so I can do that. Yeah, I've got my oil expert on Monday, so I'll record that tomorrow. Won't do that now because I'm sitting here bloody freezing. Bloody freezing, I tell you. Absolutely bloody freezing. Liz made me a nice cup of coffee. Oh, lovely. Oh, if you want to get one of my mugs, you can. Right, okay, let's focus on what's next. So we've got Tilray next. How many people are watching? We are members only, so it's hard to tell. 20 people. Yeah, it's a very quiet show. So it's not a normal show. The markets are closed. No one knows we're really here other than our members, which is nice that we can do this from time to time. Right, so what is next? What is next is, I don't need that anymore and close that down. And Tilray Brands is next. So this is what we're going to do next. This is Tilray next. Join me now for my next live show. Starts now. Tilray News. Here it is. This is coming up right after this. I will go early. As soon as I've finished, I will go there early. I will go live. I won't wait. There you go. Tilray News. I'll pin that to the top. There you go. That's the top. This is the event. Make or break for Tilray Brands. That's where we're going now. Okie dokie. So that's all set to go. Listening while I'm at work. Thank you very. I love the way people tell me how they listen to the shows, and it's really an honor that people, have me on at work and when they're doing stuff. It's just amazing, really. This community, you're going to really enjoy then my last part, the third live stream. Tilray is next. After that, we're going to a sad day for investors. You will find that really interesting. That's straight after Tilray. Okay. So there we go. I'm already set for the next show. So I'm literally fading out of this one, and we're literally fading away. We're fading away now as we speak. Right. Redirect this live show. Customization. Redirect to make or break. Save that. Okay, so we're going over, and we're going to go early, so we might as well just start it now, actually. We're going to cover Tilray Brands, make or break. And from there, we will go to a sad day for investors. And it really is, actually. You'll find out all about it. All right, so, okay, are you ready? We're about to start. So let's end this one. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's members only. The next event is general public, so it'll be a lot busier. And we're about to go live there in a few minutes' time. It will be a few minutes because I'm going to post it and promote it before I go live. So it'll be a few minutes. It's advertised for 15 minutes, but if I'm finished before, I'll go live early. So get yourself in there right now. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in. I'm now going to go over to Tilray Brands Make or Break Special, then followed by our next event coming up after that. It's Sad Day for Investors. So, and then of course, we're back tomorrow for the regular normal show. See you back in a minute. Join me now live. Stay where you are. It'll automatically take you there, or you got the link in the chat. You can do it that way. Either way, I'll see you now on Tilray Brands coming up next. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves. Keep warm. Be safe. Take care of each other. Bye-bye for now.